I knew that was gonna happen. I knew something stupid was gonna come out your mouth. Hey guys, it's us. We're back. It's your girl Brina.
This is Tasha, and it's us on reality.
Today we're gonna be discussing Ready to Love.
We'll kind of just give our reviews as we see fit. Those first two episodes, I feel like it takes me a moment to get into the groove to even care about these people finding love, but it's Black love, so I'm here for it. I've watched every
Black
season.
Love. That's why I was excited in those outfits.
Yes. I've watched every season, and I really do like every season, and I think they did a good job having Tommy as the host because
Was
he's
he not
entertaining.
it before?
He's always a host, yeah. But I'm just saying, I think it's great that they have him, Uncle Tommy. Like everybody likes him. Everybody likes him. So anyway, this season we're kicking it off in Miami. Let's play. Give me a word, first impression of each castmate. Can you do it? So the first person that showed up in the house,
Andre.
Corvea. No. Oh, you're right. It was Andre. My bad. Andre. Give me what you think.
Flashy.
That's a good word. All I can think is curl.
I was thinking about something about his hair. I was gonna say doing too much, but I was like, that's more than one word. So I said flashy. Because I remember he was so proud of his lilac suit, which it was a good color. It looked nice on him, but he just hit me as flashy.
Yes, he did. I thought it was just like so much. And
Yeah.
and I thought it was too small. I thought that jacket was too small.
And
I'm
then
like,
she just said girl.
I thought he was gonna bust out that jacket because when he was taking the drink, he was like, it's like he couldn't put his arm all the way down. But as this episode and the next episode's gone on, I like him. That's
Yeah.
just the initials, like curl. I mean, you don't see that every day. You don't see somebody trying to.
And at first I was like, what is that? Did they like put a mic up? You know how in the bad Tyler Perry plays, they used to
Yes,
have
that Mike.
mics. Did they put a mic on his hair? Jeff,
I about that.
and then she was like, oh, I like that. I said, oh, that's his hair. He did that on purpose.
No, it was funny to me that Jeffrey said that. Oh, I like it. I could just see you in the mirror trying to curl it. I don't want to see if I look up from my bed and see over in the bathroom you sitting there trying to precisely curl that. Don't do it, sir. But I like him. Express yourself. Do your
Look,
thing.
he liked it. She liked it. Somebody else out there liking it. He pulling. So
He
it's
is.
working
Okay.
for him.
Corvea,
Money.
teeth.
Okay, you said first impression. So that's before they start talking.
Yeah, this is just strictly off of
Looks.
visual. Yeah.
Okay, well
This is
then I
like
can't say
first word come
money.
to mind,
I can't
visual.
say money. So then my first impression from Corvée is she's just tiny.
Yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's very cute. She gives me like Erica Mena's little sister vibes. Natasha.
Bubbly. Like I just thought that even from just like how she kind of like bounced out of the car, just like bubbly.
Mm-hmm. What word did I put? I thought that she was pretty, but the word that comes to mind, dull.
From her appearance.
I know.
So, all right, next.
Um, Damien.
Okay, Damien is the one that goes by Blue. That's why you're making that face.
That is why I'm making that face. Okay.
Gorgeous eyes.
Yeah, gorgeous eyes.
But
Yeah.
he gave me old man vibes, like old man soul.
Yes, that's what I thought. Like I like how chill he is. Yeah, after he started talking, I was like, oh, I put something else in. I was like, oh, okay, he's like very like chill. Um, Z.
Stiff.
Mm.
Because her demeanor and even her presentation walking in, she looked nervous walking in. And
Mm.
her makeup, something in her makeup didn't flow. And
Mm.
so I just think stiff.
Really? I thought earthy.
Oh yeah, I definitely see that. Mhm.
And Joe, my husband and I, we were watching it together. Of course, you know who Joe is. I'm just saying because other people don't know who Joe is. When we were watching it, he was like, "I bet she was a cute kid because she has all those freckles."
Who's next on the list?
Dre.
Um,
Are you
no
shaking?
shade to him, but just like unkept.
Damn! Oh my god! Unkept.
Just looked like it just looked like this is where it landed and I left it.
Are we talking about the small DJ?
Yeah.
His hair looks better than a couple other guys. I liked it more so when they show him in a clip where it's like picked out and it's an even fro. Like it looks really
It
good.
did look even in that house.
No, but that's what some people are doing. I don't.
Yeah. What's that unfinished polished look? That's cute. No. And then and then whenever he was sitting on the bench talking to Marcia,
He
it
looked
was
like a child.
he looked like a child. Like he
That's
didn't proper
his
like
fault.
he didn't fully completely groom himself.
Uh,
What is wrong with you?
I thought you were about to say like he didn't fully completely let himself grow. I was like, this is not his fault.
That is not his fault. But he just looked like he was like, oh, good enough.
But I think his personality was great. I think he came in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, he came in like very much wanting to talk and be about everybody.
Being
And I thought
confident in
that was
himself.
nice.
So that is nice too.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice. Yeah,
Okay, Lyndon.
yeah.
Impression with Lyndon.
I don't know.
Chill. Like he just seemed like super laid back, like go with the flow.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I same, but then when he's talked, I just I'm like, oh, nice accent.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Let's see. Morgan.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's so gorgeous.
Is gorgeous.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really liked her, and her dress was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Marcia.
Showy.
Yeah, I got that. I got she was too much. But as soon as she started to speak, I was like, "Oh, that's my friend."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she's
I
a
think
fashion designer too, so I was like, of course she's gonna be dressed. So
yeah. But it's not that I thought was too much. I didn't think her fashion was too much. I thought that the weave was too much. But that's what these girls do
that's
now.
what they're doing. I got her all over together, like everything. When she first presented, I was like, it's doing a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, she does seem super cool.
Okay, and so Mercedes.
Just like cute.
Yeah, she's super cute. Demario.
Somebody uncle.
Oh, right, used car salesman. I mean, but that's first impression. And then after he started to speak, I was like, "Oh, this guy's decent. There's nothing. This guy's all right." I couldn't. Him and Corvea, I would have never looked at the both of
I would
them
have
and
never thought
put.
they would have been into each other.
No.
Because she seems like she wants somebody. None of the guys that are in the house, I would think. No, I would see her looks alone. I see Corvea with Andre.
Curl.
Just because they both seem flashy.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I would think she would be with that. What is that one guy's name? I can't. I don't like it. Blake. Only off of looks.
And we see where that went.
We do see where that went.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Oh, I
How do
like
you
his
remember
beard.
these people? How do you remember these people by?
I
I
just
don't know.
watched it. I just watched it. I like his
That,
beard.
I said beard, otherwise forgettable.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like when I watched it again this time, I was like, who's that?
Yes. And then I was like, oh, that's right. That guy has a nice beard. Sue Ann.
I thought she was beautiful also. I loved her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Hairline.
That's what you got.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Disney princess
Oh yeah.
because she has like those over the top
Mm-hmm.
features. She looks like a Disney drawing. Tony.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Hmm. Boxer. He looks like he could be a boxer to me.
I thought his shirt was tight. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Just looking at Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Princess Jasmine.
Can see that.
Blake.
Oh, that's right, Blake. My first impression of Blake, I thought he was kind of dapper. I don't know, like I liked his look initially.
Mm. Yeah, he was just fine until he spoke.
I didn't hate Blake. A lot of people didn't like him, but I was like, knows what he likes.
I don't care for him.
Also, way to not lie to people about wanting this or wanting that. So if somebody
Really?
else wants it or doesn't, they know fully well what they're getting into.
No.
Okay. So that's first impressions.
In that first episode, something big that happened that they have never done before. They brought back a couple,
Okay.
like Rashid and Simone, and they
Mhm.
ended engaged, which I thought was so cute because that was so genuine. That genuine reaction from Simone, that was raw. Like that girl was not expecting that.
She fell out on the floor.
She did. I was like, he went down on knee. She went down on knee. I was like, what's going on?
She fell out. He went down on one knee and she fell out. The overall mixer was cool. I like seeing how people vibed. One thing, okay, so let's just talk about Blake because you were just talking about that. So obviously the ladies weren't feeling Blake. A
Well,
lot of people were bothered by him. What bothered you?
what bothered me, he kept like he seems very arrogant, and he would state something. I don't know. I don't. I he just this. I don't. It's something about him I just really don't like. I really have a problem with arrogance. I really have a problem with somebody trying to demand things out of you in their way. Like you're not. These women are very grown and they're not your children, so you can't tell them how to tell you about themselves. You can't tell them how to do that.
Yeah. So
But but he kept the whole baby thing. How he was like absolutely to Natasha, like no way, I've checked that box. I'm not having kids. And then as the evening went on, he kept going down on his percentages. Well, I think he said like 80 something. He was at 87%.
And I was like, how did you come up with that ridiculous percentage? That's what I was thinking about when he said that. But then when he explained it, I was like, I guess. And I feel like you just gave it an arbitrary number. But one of the girls was like, that's basically like you're not trying to do it. I feel like instead of giving this dumb a percentage, just say what you said that supported why you said it was that he was like, if depending on who I'm with and when it happens, maybe because of the circumstances, fair. Because what? He's 44 and he already has 3 kids.
Yeah.
And what he said, like, I don't want to be thinking about what did he say? Daycare when I'm in also thinking about retirement. And I'm like, I respect that.
College.
Yeah, say that. Don't be saying these other things that like sound belittling.
Just a couple things that happened at the mixer that I thought were kind of off-putting. Corvea, when she was talking to what's the car salesman? What's his name again? Demario.
She's talking to Demario and Lyndon.
Yes, and she was so against somebody living with someone else. And I was just like, and Lyndon even said, well, they told me at a month's notice that they were going to sell my place.
Natasha was like, yeah, it's giving broke. I was like, or he knows how to save his money. I feel like she could have just said like, okay, I understand that, but for me, I'm interested in a man that lives by himself or something. Yeah. And then he solidified that by saying, me and Corvea connecting, not happening. I was like, yeah. What else were you saying was off-putting in the mixer?
No, I think that was just the two things or the couple of things that I thought about.
You know what I think?
No. Marcia, when she was sitting on that bench with Dre and they were talking, and then it started to rain.
That was fun. She's like, "Ooh,
She said, "Oh no, 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 no!" She like
I don't
ran.
blame her. 'Cause I was like, the hair and her clothes. I was like, she know that stuff is not meant to get wet. So she was like, no, thank you.
It was so funny to me. She got up so fast. He was like, he sat there and kept drinking that drink like a little kid on a swing.
I did.
Oh,
So the thing that caught my attention at that mixer, I think it was Blake and Corvea when they were talking at the bar. And
mm.
he was like, so you would want to raise a kid even if the dad wasn't around? And she was like, yep, I sure would. And he was like, so you don't think a kid being raised by one parent is broken? And she was like, no.
Yeah.
So I could definitely argue both sides of that.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there's a way to have that conversation that's respectful. And the way that it was edited and shown to us, it didn't look like he was being respectful.
It did not. No. And I mean, if you have 3 kids and you're single, so
maybe he's noticing something in his kids that he wished that he could fix or help, and he doesn't want to do that to other kids.
I don't know. I bet he doesn't think that. I don't know. He may not see it that way for his kids. He may not see them as having one parent. Maybe their mothers are very active, or he's just active in their lives. So maybe he doesn't think of it like that. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, the 22-year-old, he's not grown, but like, less needing of a parent versus the 14th and 14th.
The 9-year-old.
14 and the 9-year-old.
Anything else from season or from the first episode that you like?
Let me look.
Or do you want to go to elimination? What do you think about who they eliminated first on the guy side? Do you think there was a good?
Nobody was vibing with him. They were almost like he was a little brother.
Yeah, I think that they liked him, but they just didn't like him.
I think that Dre was eliminated because, like there could have been an interest, but the fact that there was all these other eligible men, it was a no-brainer, unfortunately. What did you think about the guys' elimination?
I wish that they would have eliminated Blake. I just don't like his arrogance. He seems like an ex-police officer or a police officer. He's just, there's no.
What his job is?
Yeah, some security thing.
Corporate security officer. That made me think that he's probably like, so it's funny that you say police officer, because it makes me feel like as a corporate security officer, he's like the top level security officer for like this big corporation, which, no shade, is like, I have all this authority, but I don't have authority. So I'm not surprised that like that's his personality.
I just don't like the way
you named it.
I just don't like the way he talks to people.
Yeah.
I just don't. But I'm not thinking that he's trying to be.
No, I think it's his personality.
Yeah, I just think that's who he is. So that's unfortunate.
Not all the girls were bothered by him. Some of the girls, well, we'll talk about that as we keep going. So, because I think, and that's why he's still on there, because some of the girls were still into him versus poor little Dre. Nobody was there for that.
They couldn't get past his dimples.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, that's why he's still there.
Oh, Blake has dimples? My screen must have been small. I couldn't see that.
Okay, what do you think about the girls' elimination?
I was surprised. I thought it was going to be Z for sure.
So whenever we go back and we're talking about initial impressions of these people.
You called her dull.
I did.
Natasha wasn't dull to me, but obviously she was to everybody else. When her conversation with Blake was so hard to watch, because like he seemed like he was interrogating her, And she was like, wait, let me go. And I was just like, that's
Yes, and I
I
felt
was
good
just
that
like,
she did that.
this is my thing. This man is obvious. Like, if somebody was asking me
Oh,
questions
God.
where I was like, I'm not enjoying this and I want to talk to someone else here, I would just be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I would just say that in the middle of a conversation. And I would get up. I was like, that's cool. It was nice talking to you. And I would just walk off. I would say, oh, my turn. Why? You don't want to know nothing about this person. You're already turned off by them. Go talk to somebody else.
Oh, my turn. I like Mercedes not Mercedes, Corvea. She kind of did that when he was talking about his percentage with children. She kind of was like, okay, I've seen all I needed to see. She got up.
Yeah. After he said kids were broken, that's when Corvea was like, well, this has been nice. That's how you leave a conversation. You're like, there's no point in being like, well, let me see what I can say to them. Why? You already know you're not interested.
My energy is done here. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, so I don't know. Her or Z, I don't think I would have cared either way who made it.
I wouldn't have. I didn't care. I was shocked. Cause like I
Yeah.
thought she was bubbly and like her talking to people, but then when the guys reflected back, I was like, yeah, I didn't really see her make connections with people. It was like she was just like roaming around looking for somebody to talk to her. I was like, that sucks. The thing that I thought, huh?
I think this would be a hard situation. I mean, a hard, situation to be in. But I mean, this is what you signed up for, and you know exactly how this is going to go down. It's not like it's the first.
And if you're not a person that can walk around and mingle at parties, like that's not the setting for you.
Right.
So the thing I thought was funny though is that when she came on, she said, I'm like a Grand's biscuit. You got to peel back the layers. You can't just bite into me. And then when Tommy let her know that she wasn't ready for love, he said, the guys felt like you weren't pulling back your layers to reveal that much of yourself. You're not ready to love. And I was like, that's ironic.
Wow, I didn't even catch that he said that. Only thing I felt bad for Natasha for was that Weather took her curls and
snatched them from her.
Yeah.
She had to resort to that ponytail.
Yeah. Her hair was reverting straight back. It was like, no.
It was bad. Because like I was like, your hair done got shot, your makeup started to run, and then you got eliminated. Whenever the boys say eliminated, it sounds like they're saying lemonaded.
Lemonade.
So that's what I hear every time I hear eliminated. I hear lemonade.
Yeah. So we could say that. She got lemonade.
Yeah. With the lemonade of 2 people, they brought in 4 new people. So let's do first impressions for those 4 new people. I'm gonna so Fabrice.
Old.
I didn't even see him, and I said, "What is this? Somebody like a magic cleaner for Breeze? What?" But
That's
when
what
I saw him,
she said that. What's the flight attendant?
Did you say that man named Fabrice? Linda said that is his name.
Yeah, that is his name. She said that man's name sounded like Fabrice.
He said that is his name.
Name is Fabrice.
That was so fun. When I first saw Fabrice, though, I thought, why they got this old man on here? And because I was just thinking, like, who's like Blake's older? I think is Tony older?
You know what? I don't like this term older.
Okay, let me clarify that because you're not wrong. Because I was
it's
talking
true,
about
no, but it's true. It's what
but
it
let
is.
me clarify it because they're not old. Well, they are older,
No,
but older than
everybody else. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
compared to other dating shows like The Bachelor and Married at First Sight and Love is Blind, they have all these people on here that are like in their 20s. So I was like, these people being in their mid to late 30s and up, that is an older group, and I'm here for it. I'm here for this age group.
I just meant like they're old. It's older in perspective to if that's how you to the rest of the cast.
Yeah. Mark Anthony.
So he looks like a child.
F boy. And I hate that I just called somebody that, but that's the vibe he gave me when I first saw him. And it looked even worse next to Fabrice. This old ass man and this little young F boy.
First of all, yeah, we should. What about the new girls? Talk about the girls first, and I want to go back to them.
Okay, Cynthia. Wait, which? Oh, you said young. Okay, Cynthia.
Body yaddy 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 like that.
I know. I was like, sis is stacked.
That's all I saw was like, oh my gosh, is my favorite color green also?
She came in. She came in right. She came in right.
I felt so bad. So I just saw her. I didn't even see
Jonique.
I didn't see Joni really. I knew there was a person there.
Killed. She owned her entrance.
She did. I knew there was a person there. And then after I had finished, like after when she walked in, because I'm looking at the screen like this, and then I looked at my husband. I was like, and he looked off like he wasn't looking at. I was like, okay.
He's so ignorant.
I know, but I felt bad that anybody had to walk in with Cynthia.
Shoot, Jonique was perfectly comfortable.
She was.
That's why she was the best one to walk in with her.
She's very confident.
She's is, and I love it. And it comes off. The guys were attracted to her. They were feeling it. That's that confidence.
Yeah, it is. That's her personality.
Mm-hmm. So she was like, yeah, they looking at me. She like Cynthia who? She didn't care.
She probably was just that way. But so first impression for you, Cynthia.
Stacked.
Oh yeah, and Joni.
Taraji.
Mine was like bold.
Taraji. That's maybe what she gives me.
Not Taraji. Cookie. Cookie. I felt like so once I saw Cynthia and Jonique come in, and then they brought those two guys in after them.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, this is not fair.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, the guys got these two women, and then the women get those guys.
Yeah, I thought that was not fair.
Yeah, I thought, do they not have anybody else apply for this show?
That's what I thought. But as it goes on, and as the episode went on, then I'm more so like, okay. I mean, I see women liking them. And I see, of course, all men liking Cynthia.
Yeah, but okay, so when they were at that lunch, that's weird. Just one guy is missing. It was Lyndon. So I was like, I don't know, could he not make it? Because this is also something I think is fascinating about this dating show is that they're not just like in a house or on an island together. They like come and go. And I think that's kind of cool. I like that. So they're still in their regular routine.
Yeah.
Trying to now incorporate this person while on the show. I like that.
It puts a little bit more real into the reality.
A little bit.
A little bit.
When they were on that group date, when they were there with Cynthia and Jonique, first of all, I was like, did Jonique's behind just get there really late or did Cynthia get there early?
I know, because Jonique, she felt some type of wave coming in late. So I don't, or later than, I mean, like that to it already
started.
Yeah. Like a luncheon or whatever. But she came in good.
And the guys seemed to really respond to her. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, Cynthia, like, got a body and all that. And I liked her responses. Like, she was like, I don't mind being submissive to the right one. She was like, I like my position. You can wear your briefs. I like my panties. I was like, respect. With the right man, I'll be a woman. I'll keep in my lane. I love that because be the man. Do it. I don't want to do it. You know, like, love, yeah. Right. But it seemed like only Andre was feeling her.
I think most of the guys are probably intimidated by her. She has everything together. She's well-spoken. She's a CEO. Like, I think that people are intimidated by her. What's not to look at? I
didn't think about that. That's fair.
Yeah, what's not to look at her and admire? Like, she's She's got her stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Mind, body.
You're right. She got it going on.
Yes, she does.
Jonique ain't bad. Jonique is a co-owner of a software distributing company. So I'm
Yeah,
like, she doing something right too.
I saw the way.
I was like, these ladies came in correct.
They really did. So let's go on over to their date, their group date with the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, Fabrice doing all this sex talk. He either like intrigued them, or they were like, nah, I'm good on him.
Jeffries was done on him. She was done.
She was done. Yeah, she wasn't here for it.
Z was feeling Fabrice. Did you see how she hugged on him when he got up to leave? And when he was talking about all that sex talk, she was like, I mean, he knows what he wants. I was like, she was there for it.
Surprisingly, Disney Princess was
Suann.
down. Yeah, Suann was really like,
I know. I was like, okay, y'all feeling this man? But yeah, because she called him an international zaddy.
Yes, I thought that was so cute. No, that was Mercedes.
Oh, that was Mercedes. Yeah,
he's giving zaddy vibes because she said she liked the accent.
So Fabrice said that he was saying that just to see how they would respond, but to see if they were interested. Like, what?
I don't know. I don't know what reaction he
was looking for.
I don't know.
What I was like not expecting, but also really enjoyed was well, not really enjoyed, but like appreciated. They meet each other on dates to tell the person who's getting eliminated.
Yeah.
How did they select Lyndon and Blake to be the people to deliver the news?
I don't know. I don't know how they select that. I know that sometimes on certain things I've seen Tommy like tell people that they have to be like in a group setting. Sometimes he'll say who has to deliver things, but I've not seen that very often. I don't know how they, when they're in their lounge, their women or men's lounge, I don't know how they decipher who's going to go tell the eliminated person that they're eliminated. I don't know. But I just did not like, because first of all, I did not understand why Z was even on a date with Blake.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
I think that Z wanted so bad for someone to pay attention to her, because after the first night, when she was on the chopping block, she was just like, I gotta do something. Like I mean, her at that second thing, she was just like, so who didn't like me and why not? And I was like, ooh, sis.
Yeah.
I understand where she's coming from. Like, that's intimidating, but also I'm like, this ain't the way.
No, and Blue even said something about it in his, what did you call it? ITM.
You're welcome. It's so much easier to say, just rolls off the tongue.
Does it?
Acronyms are life, Latasha.
No, they're
you know that.
No.
You do.
I hate them.
You know that.
They're everywhere.
Accept it.
Don't Blake me.
Okay, so.
But Blue even said something about it. He was like,
she's not the same
after her almost elimination, because all she wasn't her bubbly normal self. All she was worried about was, well, who don't like me, instead of just trying to go ahead and make relationships.
Because Blake was still his arrogant self. He didn't care. And then when they first met up, and he was just like, so tell me about yourself.
Yes.
Okay, Z. So what is Z? What does she do? I must look at this because
I don't know.
Digital producer. Says that she enjoys communication. Says that like these different things are fascinating and fun for her.
Oh, she did say that when she first came in the house, that talking was like foreplay for her.
Right. Which she also then said laughter was orgasmic. So, girl, all right, when's the last time you had sex? Anyway, I mean, because these analogies are so, but then she says, okay, you enjoy communication, you're a digital producer. How come once in your 40s, I think she is, or late 30s? Oh, she's 34. She's 34.
Oh, she's a baby child.
She looked not old. She looked older than 34.
We've
I think she
already
was older than 34.
we've already discussed that older was in their 40s.
That's why I clarified. She looks older than 34. So anyway, someone asked you as a 34-year-old coming on a dating show, tell me about yourself. You
I'm
respond
close
with,
with
I
my
like
mom.
hula hooping.
That's one of the things.
I like to hula hoop.
I'm close with my mom. Um, Sometimes I like to get a few laps in.
I was like, is she terrified? Maybe Blake just made her uncomfortable. And maybe if she would have been able to talk to somebody like Andre,
Yeah.
maybe it could have looked different.
Anybody,
Andre or Blue.
anybody else.
I was like, why is Blake the one? It's almost like they wanted to get rid of her. And Blake was like, I'll do it. Like, why was he the one that was talking to her?
Well, first, so they had that date that went awful. And then on the other side, we're panning back and forth to Marcia and Tony,
It was
whose
so
date was
wonderful.
absolutely beautiful.
So wonderful.
And this is what I have to say about the brunch.
Marcia's outfit.
Mm-mm.
One thing that I pointed out, or I thought of, Andre was sitting at the brunch. Andre was sitting there talking to Jeffrey, and he was like, when I'm with you, all I see is you. La, 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 la. And then Cynthia was like, hey, can I join you? And Jeffrey was literally going to say, oh, no. Like, she was like, getting ready to turn it down politely. And Andre was like, of course. Why would you even ask? Like, he just like, come sit with us. And I'm like, just told her, you with her, all you see is her. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, those are his main two, I feel, right now.
First of all, Mercedes' outfit was a little down for me at that group thing with the guys. And then Marcia's outfit, there's a lot of different prints. And I like a lot of prints, but I was like, it's too much.
Z's outfit.
Z's outfit on the first date with Blake.
Earthy.
Where is she going?
She's going. Where?
Where is she going?
Mm.
It's like I tried on a lot of different outfits and I didn't know which would go. And then I looked up and I had to run out the house and I had on this top and it should have went with that. And I had on this bottom and it should have went with that, but I had to go. Like that did what is that?
Mm-hmm.
And in her ITM, that bustier she had on, ma'am.
Oh, and that was like, she's a little lady, but that was tight. That was tight.
It was bad.
Yeah, poor girl.
Not a fan.
Hated it. I just thought that Marcia and Tony's date was so beautiful, and I thought it was so sad that we had to keep panning back and forth to see Z with Blake, because it was
Not only did you just see like how tragic theirs was, but you're right, it just amplified it even more by panning over to like Marcia and Tony, and it was just like they were just like, this is nice, we gotta do this again. And then he was like, I mean, when we do this again, if we do this again, it's just so sad.
And then she was like, she had not, I don't think she was like, of course I'm pretty sure she was ready to go, but he was just like, yeah, let me walk you out. She didn't say she was leaving.
I didn't feel like his walkout comment was so aggressive. I think it was just like obvious to both of them, like, we're done here. And I feel like the way he said it was like, do you mind if I walk you out? This very bachelorette, that's what they say after they dump people. But I'm like, Gabby, you don't need to walk me out, remember?
That's why she's the best bachelorette that's ever walked. Yes. Oh, another thing I wanted to say about Marcia. When she was on that date with Tony, I realized even more so that she has a gummy smile.
You didn't see that before?
No. And it made me be like, oh, okay, I like that she has a gummy smile. She's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. her makeup, that's what I was gonna say. Her makeup, her hair, her clothes, everything on that day, she was glowing. She looked beautiful.
She looks gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, poor Z, everything. Poor Z's like her outfit and just, just not. I feel like, okay, we can just leave her alone. So obviously, poor Z got sent home at the end of this one. What did you think of her singing at the end?
Why?
She has a beautiful voice. Well, first of all, earthy. She sounded a little bit like that eclectic style. Is that how you say it? She sounded a little bit like indie soul,
Yeah.
So okay.
No, it sounded like an old like a backup jazz singer.
No. Oh, yeah. So not bad. But
No.
when she did that, I was like, did you come on here to get discovered? Because you were so weird acting on here. And then you sing on your way out. Yeah, I was just like, what was that?
So funny.
So the way they delivered that news, though, I appreciated that Lyndon said to Corvea, he was like, it's fine with you telling people your preferences and what you like. He was like, it's about how you say it. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad that they were able to have that conversation.
He wasn't at all rude. He was very gentlemanly. I just thought it was absolute trash. Like, look, first of all, I would have never, if I was Z, I would have never got eliminated because I'm not going on another date with what's his name?
Y'all gonna have to find somebody else to do it because it won't be Blake.
Leave me a text message. I'm not showing up for another day with Blake. Did you not film the last one? Why would I show up for that?
Have Blue or Andre let me down. Or shoot, even Lyndon. He's so nice.
Call Dre. Have him come back and let me down because I'm not going nowhere with Blake. There's no way.
I'll have to say her outfit for the second one was better. She just
earthy.
That shirt she had on for the group date with the guys, I loved that shirt. And I even feel like pairing it with shorts. It was like a.
Oh yeah, I thought that on that group date.
Even pairing it with those shorts and those boots, I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it on her. And I think it's just like her. I think it's just like her body style. Like, there's looks that are popular, or there's looks that you see that you like, but not every body style can wear every look. Yeah. And so I think that like there's a way she could have pulled that off, but I just didn't love it. But I mean, that happens. Unfortunately, these are real people, so I mean that happens.
Yeah, it's real life. Absolutely hate to like be on a reality show and people.
Well, somebody's gonna not like it. That's just life.
True.
Somebody ain't gonna like it. So I'm looking forward to continue watching.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Andre and Cynthia go about, because he walked her to her car after their group date.
I'm interested in seeing, because like the guys all said who they were interested in. Andre said he liked Mercedes. Anthony, Andre, Mark Anthony all said they were digging Mercedes. Lyndon and Tony said they're feeling Morgan. And then the other guys, it was just like one person per person if it all mentioned. And so it just makes me wonder, like, how's that gonna play out? Like, who's gonna pair up? From the previews, I already think Tony and Morgan, which I'm feeling him with Morgan more than Marcia, just because of their initial connection.
Oh yeah. They call it Pastor Morgan.
Yeah, but then it makes me think, well, then who Marcia end up with?
What does she say is tattooed on her back? Goddess. I don't know. I want to say mermaid. It's something
I thought
with
she said God is love in Japanese.
it is.
Mermaid.
I don't know. I don't know. Cause then old boy said he had something on his back too
That
for
was
birth.
that was funny. Maybe you'll get to see it. Sir, I'm gonna see it the first time we go to a beach or a pool.
Right.
This isn't a hidden thing. What are you talking about?
She was like, maybe you'll get to see Mike.
Right. I thought that was funny. All right, thanks for watching. If you like our review, please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again next time.
Next time.
That's what we're doing.